Hey yo, so I thought I would make a tier list today and really and truly just my opinion for the OP06 format that the West about to enter. And let me just start with it. I believe Zoro is a tier 2. Mostly because like he could top, he good, but a lot of them don't really win. They ain't winning nothing right now. But I don't think it should count out Zoro at any point. Next is RG Law. I think Red Green Law is tier 3. They got a lot of like removal that does harm for him, like the new Lucci and what's not from OP05. But he not a terrible debt altogether. Like people is still like top 64 with and what's not, and he got hope in the future once the EB01 release. Moving on, we got Red Green Luffy. I want to put this in 4, but I know it currently is a bad leader, so I can just put it in 5. The effect just too expensive. Odin is another leader that I do not believe is that good, but I don't got a lot of experience with it. Blue Duffy, his time is coming, but it's not here yet. But I still think he's like a tier 4. Like, he better than the two of these. And that's all right by me. Blue Purple Kaido, I think got promise, but it still is like a what people call a high roll deck. But because you can now search Onigashima, you got like 2 shots to get it in your opening hand in like in your first 2 turns. And I think that's elevate he quite a lot. Blue Crocodile, while I think he kind of weak, I still think like on a good day, like with if you get your removal like Zeph, Don Flamingo, Mihawk, 10 cost Kaido, or any 2 blue 10 cost Kaidos, I still think Blue Crocodile could pull off saying, but it can be difficult. King I don't like. He can't search Onigashima, and then like he's don't got effect for almost the entire game, so you can't really count that. Whitebeard, I would put he in tier 2, probably above Zoro. Whitebeard will always be able to perform, and he may be weak-ish, but or he may be weaker than when he was at the top, but Whitebeard he's still top, he'll still get a few in top, and still a strong deck. Red Black Garb just bad. Like red and black don't synergize, so you got a really strong lead effect to make up for that. Kinemon, I feel the same way about Odin. I don't think them too strong right now. Green Blue Sanji, Blue Green Sanji. I don't like him either. Ivankov. I don't know how I feel about Ivankov, but I know he gains some more support soon, but for now I can also put him in the bottom. Magellan. I actually think Magellan pretty good. I want to see should be up here, and he gains some more support when the EB launch, but to be safe I can put him in 4 for now. I believe Z is bad. I've never really seen anyone play. I don't think it good. Smoker really not up there right now, even though black kind of powerful. Maybe I could put these like Smoker and Zeph into 4, but they seem pretty weak. Ace, I still think could do some performing. I think a lot of people sleep on Ace. I actually think Ace strong. I know he don't like top often or what's not, but his ability is pretty good and he got access to good cards. And I think like even if just by surprise factor or people being unprepared, I think Ace could do really well. Kuro's another leader you put in the bottom. Arlong got access to yellow, and yellow's a get lucky, so at some point Arlong could probably beat you. I actually feel like Nami is a tier 3 deck. It's take a very strong pilot. Like yes, there's get tops, but it's take a really strong pilot for Nami to do good. But I do think she's at least a tier 3. Iceberg, I can just put him in 4 for fun, but he's probably a 5. Regular Lucci, I can put him a little higher than Smoker, just cause he got the ability to double attack. It's not the best double attack, but he has the ability to do it, and that might be worth something. Black Yellow Big Mom, I have some faith in this. I don't think it's the strong deck, but I also got access to Yellow and Big Mom, so that's cool. A lot of people might not agree with this one, but I think Karakuri is just the top of tier 2. Reason being is like he's get a lot of tops, but he's hardly ever bring home the bacon, and that's my problem with Karakuri. People keep rating him as one of the top decks, but he only got like 1 or 2 major wins in the West. And I'm not really including results from the East, but like he also got a high usage rate, so he should get a lot of talks, but he's never bring home that bacon. And for me, that was put into tier 1. And categories never bring it home enough to be a tier 1. But he right there on the edge, and I would call it the top of tier 2. Vivi's a bad debt for now. I know people's cut with Vivi, but bad debt. GP Don Flamingo, even though he not doing so hot, being able to restore 2 Don is still pretty strong, a strong effect, and I have hopes for him in the future. Isho was really undertuned compared to like who we got out now, and that's my problem with Isho. Like he could have been what Perona is now, but they gave it to Perona, and like there ain't a reason to play like a Navy leader over playing Perona right now if you're playing green and black. So while Isho not terrible, he just undertuned for what he should be. So I think that's pretty at the bottom. I think that can put it at the bottom. Rebecca, a deck I own and played a little bit. Hard to pilot. Not the worst deck in the format, but I don't think it could squeak out any wins. So like, I'll put it down here in tier 4. Queen. I actually think Queen is pretty strong. I don't know if it's strong enough to go into 2, but I definitely think Queen could pull off some wins if you put it in here in like this tier 3. I think that's where Queen belongs. Purple Yellow Croc got access to yellow, but his time is not here yet. I can put he in 4. Sabo has a strong effect in that he could save a character, but he came out the same time bottom decking start to rise with Sakazuki, and I think that's Sabo's biggest downfall. So for right now, you can put him in 4. Like red and black don't synergize, but Sabo has such a good effect. If bottom decking didn't exist, that he would be like a tier 3 or even a tier 2. But you can still make some spicy things with Sabo and make it don't work. And I think he is a strong enough deck to probably squeak into tier 3 if the meta changed just slightly from bottom decking. Bello Betty's a get lucky deck, but is a strong get lucky deck in that you could win your game or you could lose your game, and it's not pretty easy. But because it can win and it could actually take a whole tournament with enough luck, and it can actually take a whole tournament with enough luck, I can put it into tier 3. Rosinante, he's not 5. He's probably like a 4. The issue with Rosinante is that like he should have been a 6 life leader to me. That would have made him a little bit better. But he could do some interesting things because he's a blocker and they got access to 8 cost kid and whatnot. So yeah, I can just put him in 4 for now. Sakazuki is what I consider to be one of the best decks in the game. I think this, and I can just put it here now, Enel, are the 2 best decks in the game. I hate Enel a little more than I hate Sakazuki, but when it comes to consistency, so on like category, both of these decks does top, but they also get the wins, and that's why it's count as important. And that's why I rate 2 of these higher than category, and I don't want to put category on the same level as Enel and Sakazuki. I know there's supposed to be rumors I know they got rumors of, not rumors, but they say that they can have some bans coming in 06. But until we know what those are, and this is like 3 weeks before 06 come out in the West, I can tell you that Enel and Sakazuki are the 2 strongest decks in my mind right now. Purple Luffy. I have no idea what happened to Purple Luffy, but I find it hard to believe that it lower than tier 3. I know everybody say it fall off and you don't see any played in the East at all, but I can't picture that I was so strong in 05 to be like bottom of the barrel in 06. So I can put it here at 3. I haven't tested it, so I can't say for sure, but I just not sure why he's so bad all of a sudden. Uta. This is the red. I think this is the red and purple Uta. Yeah, I think that's the red and purple Uta. This deck needs some help, but it has promise. So I can put it here in tier 4. Like, it bad, but like Well, no, it got a weight upon EB, so it for O6 it bad. Hody is just a bad deck. I actually tried using this myself. Like it's fun, but it not good. Perona get put in a tier 2. Her effect is crazy, being able to rest a 4 cost or minus a cost. You gotta choose one unlike Sakazuki, but it's still sick. And then she got good support cards. She can use the Trilobart Pirates. She got the Ryuma and the extra to kill a 4 cost that rested, and then access to black means she could cost reduce. Perona is a very strong deck. I don't think she as good as Sakazuki, because like resting and killing not as good as being able to bottom deck. And Sakazuki has that option. So that's why I don't really rate Perona. I don't think Perona can be as strong as him. But she is up there like category levels. Yamato. Everybody thought this deck was going to be broken. Probably besides me. Because it was like, we shouldn't really like value it on double attack. Yes, it could win early sometimes. But you also remember that if you get double attack, you get 2 cards in your hand. But Yamato also has access to triggers. And even though I want to put her in tier 3, put him in tier 3, I know that Yamato deserves to be at least tier 2. Like, if you can got like Zoro and Whitebeard here, I think Yamato to sit right next to them. Reiju is OP06 version of Bello Betty. Like, all her cards came in the set and she could eke out some wins, but she's not the best. She cool. I might build the deck. I looking into it. I like it, but I don't know yet. But I know she's like a tier 3. She can win, but it can be hard. Moria is actually a tier 2 for me. He reminded me a lot of category, a lot of representation, and he was getting a lot of wins in the East, but I don't know how that can translate to the West. And I just think Sakazuki better overall. Like Moria and Katakuri is like almost the same to me. Really strong decks, but they probably won't eke out any super major wins. If that changed, so be it. But I think Moria on the same level as Perona. They play differently, but they play around the same. Moria probably could be up here, but I don't think he up there. Like in the East, he had the numbers, and numbers is also translate to wins and tops. And he get a good set of wins and a good set of tops, but I don't think he up here with Toadies when it comes to consistency. Red Uta is not there yet. She need a lot of cards. Blue Luffy. I never really played the deck, but I can put it at the bottom. More so because I don't know. I don't think it's that good though. Blue is not a strong color right now. People, this is my favorite deck still. And is a deck I play. I feel is a tier 3, but I can't prove it. And the body improving it for me. So if I take out my bias, I can put it down here in tier 4. But I really think this ST01 Luffy is a tier 3. Kid can double attack. Green may not be in the best place right now, but it coming. I think I messed up saying with Crop. But we at Kid. Kid can double attack, and any point when you underestimate this ability, you could lose. So Kid can be a tier 3. I think when I put blue crop somewhere, that was actually blue purple crop. Where is it? No, you only do purple yellow crop. Where is blue purple crop? Did I not get to him yet? I feel like I did blue purple crop. Where did I put him? This one is blue purple crop. I still think he deserves to be here for now. I don't think he up there. Like Kaido can ramp into like, I don't know. I don't think blue purple. I think blue purple Kaido a little stronger, but blue purple Kaido needs to get lucky with Onigashima. So maybe I should put blue purple Kaido down here instead of putting it up here. I don't think it's consistent enough. Blue crop, same thing. What have I said about this one is what I meant for this one, but what have I said about this one is what I meant. What have I said about this one is what I meant for this one, but almost the same thing. I don't think that there's a big difference. Mono purple Kaido, probably in tier 4. It don't matter which part I put it like. He got the ability to remove a life from minus and Dawn, and he got access to purple, but he just can't search Onigashima, and I think that's the biggest problem. Purple Shine's not there yet. Purple Film is his problem. Purple Film doesn't have a lot of good cards, but I can probably get there someday. Black Sakazuki is not complete garbage, but ain't worth using. Like, he ability too expensive for this day and age. Yellow Big Mom is a Big Mom Pirates. Not as consistent as Katakuri. And because the Katakuri, her ability feels expensive, but solid leader can access 10 lane, 10 cost Big Mom, whatever you like to call her. I can't put her lower than tier 2. Black Luffy is a surprise factor, and I think it could still equal wins. I can put it in tier 4. Like, these not ordered, to be honest. Just letting people know these not ordered. They just think Black Luffy's a tier 4. You could be anywhere in here, and that's about it. Yellow Yamato is a tier 4. I would love to play this deck and not have to use like the Big Mom engine or the Skypiea engine. I would like to use Land of Wano engine, but there's no yellow Land of Wano searcher. So this deck is just, you gotta draw good cards. So it is just a good card deck, and I don't quite like that. Like, if Yamato was locked to this the 9 cost Yamato, this leader Yamato might actually have seen more play, but Inelders use the 9 cost Yamato better than her, so that's about it. Red Purple Law's time is coming. It's not there yet, so a tier 3. Red Purple Luffy feel the same way. I can put it in tier 3. Like, he's slowly fading, and I don't think he's still a 6k leader. He can actually use the 10 cost Gear 5 Luffy better than any other deck, so like, I think he could still eke out wins, and he might still be a little stronger than Red Purple Law currently, but Red Purple Law time coming. This kid, I've seen people use it. I don't think it is that good. I don't even think it should be in tier 4 right now, but I think it got the surprise factor, and it could still access a lot of strong cards, so I can leave that as it is. The West has been milking Uta recently, and I think she is a tier 2. Like, 8 cost kid coming back and what's not. Uta has been performing good in 05 over here in the West compared to the East, and I think she can still be a deck that you gotta be careful with. So I can put her here for now. I think she's a tier 2. I don't think she's down here. I think she's still better than Kid and Ace and Law right now. So I can't put her lower than tier 2 currently. And then last, I think we get this the same day, but I think this deck bad. I think this leader bad. And I don't know if this tier list missing anybody, but this is my tier list for OP06. It is opinion. It is my opinion and how I feel. I try to justify all the placements. And I can got more videos coming soon, so don't worry about that. Like, I was experimenting with a Sabo build, experimenting with a Perona build. Like, they didn't feel that good to post videos about them. I just modified my ST01 Luffy, and I know I'm moving slow and like aiming to be a top creator, but I still want to create content on the One Piece card game. So like, but I want to create content that I like. So that's my problem right now with producing videos. And lastly, you can follow me at Kujets at Blue Sky on Blue Sky. I use Blue Sky because like, I just try and say new with this channel, so maybe Blue Sky pop off. But I post there fairly regularly, more than 4 times a week. I just post about One Piece, and that's all I can post there for now. And until next time, I can catch y'all, and let me see how 06 goes, and hopefully everybody get to have some fun. Peace out.